Let's see if anything changes here.
Let's see what happens.
Hopefully that changes something.
We have liftoff.
We have liftoff, yes.
And that seems to be much better. We just watched a 2 for 0 there. Sorry about that. We've sorted out the technical difficulties and it should be much smoother for you guys now.
Okay, hopefully that... Okay, it's not recording the full screen. it's like tab out for a sec. Right click on the source. Right click. Sorry, let me do that. Settings. Properties. Switching to screen.
And voila.
We say sorted out, but we're still working on it. Just trying to get the optional settings done. Yeah, when it tabs out, it won't be on the same screen. So the freeze you're seeing when you do see freeze is just us tabbing out, trying to change settings from time to time. This is like, we are not exactly very familiar with OBS.
Well,
yeah, I've only used it a little bit. Potentially, yeah.
But we should be back on now, but that's
a few seconds.
Got a nice view of Ezreal.
Ezreal looking fantastic as normal. I mean, he is the star of the show, of course.
5-1, 5-0, 5-0 that.
Still trying.
Okay, we're back up.
Jesus Christ.
Blue team double kill.
Right. I don't know if that's set it back to normal yet.
Yeah, it should be.
I think everyone's got it. Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah, trying to.
Okay, we've got the big engage. It's gone down already. That was so we've missed a lot. We really have missed a lot, and it's Grey has pulled ahead so far right now.
Massive.
The goal difference will probably settle the game.
It's just crushing at the moment.
But the current scores are sitting at, well, the only one with the only carry on the enemy side that actually has sufficient damage perhaps would be Tristana. The question is, can the Coventry side defend her long enough for things to go down properly? I don't think they have damage to take down Prince Philip. He's doing more damage on Fresh.
Well, Prince Philip was 7-0 in this game. He's godlike on the top Singe, so...
Yeah, well, it's what we expected from the challenger player.
I mean...
That was not close enough for the wall kick, but I guess they weren't expecting for it. So about that Singe ban, yeah. We're really quiet. Robin, let us know how that is right now.
Well, Singe will be... We predicted that Singe would be banned within one game of realising, but I mean, he has 72, or if I believe, games played with him in ranked. I mean...
He's played him a lot.
Already.
He has played him a lot, but the fact that they didn't target ban him, decided to go for a meta ban, and perhaps may have not actually made a difference. Maybe he's just as used to the meta bans as he would be to his own counter picks. We don't know, but he is challenger, so we do expect some sort of variety there.
Well, we were saying yesterday we were looking forward to watching him play, and he's delivered.
he has delivered. He has delivered.
But
yep.
I mean, the other problem within the picking system is how many bans do you dedicate just to banning Prince Philip?
It is a worth.
I mean,
it is very worth to do so. I
mean, but then just see the Orianna 6-1. I mean. That's also a lane that's produced this game.
And what are we saying from here? Like, it's just at the moment, Coventry side hasn't got. Okay, that was an interesting cue, but we haven't exactly seen any
TP in mid
damage from Coventry.
The Azir Tower is probably fall down. That self-destruct coming in, but the dragon is being grouped around. I should think that this is just uncontestable at the moment. Oh, and just the Lee Sin is caught out once again, and look at the damage from Proxy. Right into the vial.
That was
slam dunk and sorted. Look how fast the dragon's going now.
This is just what you would expect.
Third dragon for.
This is what you'd expect at a 13k gold difference. It's more than 13k, and this is in a 23 minutes in, and the game has progressed so much for Grey.
Well, this is the best way to appear and kind of assert yourselves as a team. Just stomp on faces.
Well, right now, Prince Philip
Baron's just
has.
incontestable at the moment. I mean,
I don't think. Is there
Baron-
anything contestable in this game right now?
Well, no. The Baron will go down nicely, free Baron, straight down there. I mean, look, the members of Coventry, they've signed beside me. The scariest thing about the Singe thing is 706. You can just stand guard and just run in front of you. And look, he's just in again. He's just running around your entire team. The Riley Scepter of Divinity, the Rod of Ages, 10 stacks. Look at this. You just can't kill him.
You can shove him away, though. You can shove him
You
away.
just can't kill him. He just runs around your team, runs in circles around you, and they've tried to go in on the Morgana, and the Morgana just survived. They're just not.
You cannot kill this Philip. This is
It's when your
An
offensive
ult.
spells are being used defensively.
an ult to get Prince Philip away from you. This is
And
where
no,
we're at. The shockwave goes down. The only carry with kills is just done. Morgana just walks away untouched.
Oh, this lovely binding in. Prince Philip pulls out the Q. Pulls out
Skill
the
was
jump.
just cancelled. This is the end game. They can finish it, but I'm kind of surprised they just decided to take it slow here, but and to each their own. Really.
Gold lead has extended to almost 19,000 in that push.
But I am very surprised they didn't decide to try and finish the game. They could have taken at least two. I say two Nexus turrets right there. They could have taken it.
Don't get
Biased,
too cocky
yeah.
when you're ahead. I mean, you have the Baron back.
They have the Baron, but they also have the insane damage.
Well, you can just pick up. I mean, now the Sandries is finished. Warden's Mail being picked up.
Singed is just unnaturally tanky. I don't know if he has like scaling runes or such, but he's just got about 80
Well, he has
bonus
50,
armor.
He's got 50 CS.
He's got 80 bonus
On top
armor,
of
and he's
that,
taking
yeah.
nearly nothing from the other team. But that is again due to the gold efficiency that they're seeing.
Well, we see look, compare the junglers and the mid and top laners. But so the mid lane is 1 and 6 to 9 and 1.
Interesting flash play from Fresh, but I don't think this is really going to work in their favour.
It just comes out that's going to be a dead Morgana. Oh, the flash upwards.
She is going to get caught.
Oh my!
Wait on the flay. Okay, he mistimed the flay.
Oh, the Vikings in. Will be picked up. but,
That is
I
just.
mean, so many things just burn. So many things just burn just for the support.
Yes, it's
Oh,
not
the
worth
Q
it.
comes
And
in.
they are purposely taking out the champions instead of focusing on the base, which they could have done either. They would have taken a free tower anyway, but it looks like Grey's going for a complete victory on this side.
Well, if this is the way to tell your opponent that you're coming in strong and coming out with a strong team, then this is certainly the way to do it. 26 minutes, 32 kills, 20,000
Shockwave
gold
done
lead,
because you can do it.
and the Q's just come out.
There's ulti to
the
finish.
ultimate
There's, yeah.
finish. It's just
This is well played, Coventry. The first game goes off to Grey Warwick.
no surprises there.
There is no
Coventry
coming
team
back.
The Coventry team had the things proved, but I think the picks were just too difficult.
The picks from Coventry's side were just a little bit too much to go against with, and they needed a lot more focus on Prince Philip. He doesn't extend the lane, but you can't just leave Prince Philip farming up there, and plus giving him a Singe pick. His Singe pick is dangerous. But that
you
was
can't pick
27-27, Grey Warwick's win, 34-8. And that was an end game with about 23k gold difference.
I'm gonna have my dinner early at this rate.
That is, you should say what should not be said.
So there's pretty standard on that. We'll look at the graph quickly, but I mean there's not much to be left to the imagination. I mean 10,000 damage above both the difference between both mid lanes.
Yeah. Well,
And Prince Philip 16,900 damage compared to the Aurelia's measly 4,000.
we would like to apologise though for the bad stream quality that we had until now. So we have changed to OBS, and hopefully we will not see the same sort of issues. That may have just been something based locally on XSplit.
There was many factors into that.
Invite for the next game.
The issues were in terms of the bandwidth here, but also because of the software, therefore...
Yeah.
Well, we're straight into the invite. They don't want to waste any time here.
That was for you. That one is for you.
The cast of BM.
Yeah, your dinner compliment. But hey.
What, my dinner compliment? What about it?
No, you said you're going to have dinner early.
What's
At
that?
this rate.
I do want dinner.
We're going to have it now then. I'll take over for a sec.
Oh no.
Ah.
I mean, there was an expression.
Don't worry, I won't continue with the Frozen story. No way.
Don't even know what BM means.
You don't?
No.
Bad manners. Literally, like you never had a league game where someone just said, "Stop BMing me."
Nope.
Oh, like you never seen someone like just twerk the animation just before they walked off. Come on, you got to have games like that 1 or 2 times, or at least done it yourself. Gotta say, the Danny Man has some really nice beats on his channel when he's not doing anything special on it. Does have some nice beats. We may be looking at a 5-10 minute break here between the games, so feel free to take your time and do whatever. By the way, we haven't got OBS. It doesn't auto switch to that when it goes back.
What sort of fan art, may I ask, are you? I do want to know. Dennis Kaori. Oh, that's what you mean. Ah. Yeah, he has got some nice waiting screens, but I don't see this. In our spare time,
How do
we
you have
will.
another one?
Oh, right click on the sources, like in this window. Just right click in it. No, in here. So add, and you can add monitor capture. Yep. And just do that. Yeah. Accept. And now turn off the game capture once you have monitor capture on. So yeah, tick box. Yeah.
Here is my fan art.
Word art, man. Word art. What, you're using word art. You're going to get banned at this rate. Oh, I've got my fan club here. The fan club for me to change my name, though. Not for me personally, I think. Oh, let's see what Danny Man's doing. That is a very nice splash, though. That is a nice splash. And listen to this. How he's got on there. It's sub-professional.
To ours.
Yeah, in comparison to that, it's just like two guys in a room mouthing off. I mean, I like to think like we could do a Let It Go like parody. Should we do a Let It Go parody? They're saying your resolution sucks.
What am I?
Nah, just making jokes. Michelangelo Gunnar. Michael Gunnar. Mr. Ice Pigeon. Nice to see you, man.
This is an interesting.
I like to emphasize this point though. Just emphasize it.
Right, let's load back.
Remember, that's on window capture right now. So when they, yeah.
It may not, but we are.
Kappa. Wait. Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Why did you write that?
I had to. It had to be done.
Nubs.
Okay, all right. Please excuse my attitude there, but you gotta ban him. Like you saw that. If you do not ban Singed after that, if you do not ban Singed after that, though,
Waiting for this next game to begin then.
either you provide a really hard camp on that Singed, which I don't think is going to work with Prince Philip. Singed way too much to know how to respond to a camp.
Yeah, we should try and get hold of Prince Philip after the game.
Super cool style of analysis.
LCS.
LCD, he said.
LCD, LCS.
LCD. We don't have clips to go over. We do not have ready to go.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, we do, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, we do. Right, the game's readying up.
Yeah,
so
that'll be fraps and then doing it over and
Lana's recording here.
You haven't. You haven't started recording, but you could do it if you wanted.
Actually, yeah, but
Potentially. Like if you don't want your dinner early, if you don't want your dinner early, we could do some post analysis.
no, the casting comes. The call of casting comes before my dinner.
Call
But
of casting. Yeah.
It may so we get another 25 minutes. We won't finish that.
It
but-
makes me laugh, like when you just when you just said that, I was just thinking life of an average Call of Duty game. It is disgustingly short.
like 3 months
3
Before
months,
they
2
release-
months, maybe.
before they release a new DLC. One goes, oh,
Like
like
DLC, or just goes back to the game they realised was actually
the
better
thing
for
that
them.
the thing that makes me laugh about Call of Duty is some people complain that it's not, that it's the same, and then they complain when it's different.
Analyze the game for interpretive dance. That would imply using a webcam. Or do you mean interpretive dance as in us recording ourselves dancing to you? Because that's a service I usually provide, and that will be an extra fee. And I hope they start the game. I think they're starting the game very soon.
The Napoleon Dynamite dance scene would kind of be the,
You could talk to him on the DS after. Robin, I do not provide these sort of services.
we will speak to him.
Yeah. Although you may ask Danny to do that. Danny might
We
do
love
it for you.
we love Prince Philip. We've been so we're gonna have to interview him afterwards.
Okay, we're in the picks and bans. Champion select time. Let's
Singed first ban.
and let the obvious be said.
Singed first ban. Imber.
Please Singed first ban, or at least tease him. Yes, Singed first ban. There we go. Maybe we had some guys watching our stream. They got our message. It was like an SOS. It had to be done.
I have a crystal ridiculously obvious thought that was going to come out, but then will we see the fiddlesticks?
I think we'll see another Ari ban as well, and
Will we
Jarvan.
see the fiddlestick? Yeah, that is the question.
I am reckoning an Ari and J4 are going to be okay. Oriana as well. It's a common team play pick. I can understand it, but it was one of their own picks. So I'm very surprised they actually decided to do that.
Well,
And we'll see the second ban probably be targeted either the jungle or mid. I don't think the bot lane was specifically requiring a ban. Okay, there's the Ari. The Ari goes down. Ezreal, I am surprised about that. Trying to push them out of their comfort picks.
banning their own play. They're just sitting back and saying we're going to ban our best.
Maybe we'll see a team up
We're
ban.
banning our comp that we play, and we're going to reveal a new one. That's what it looks like at the moment.
It does really look like that. I'm thinking a J4 is going to go down, or a Vi ban.
However, it does remove a lot. It does actually, I think that off the first win, they're very, very confident in their abilities. Therefore, the original pick has just been removed. But then they've just managed to secure a new composition.
Yeah, and there may be a chance that Prince Philip will swap in and take his fiddlesticks for a run.
I would love to see that. I have not seen the legendary.
I only had it in the custom 5v5 in League Soc.
Oh, and J4, the first J4 we see in the Varsity.
J4 was going to be a secure pick, but we may just see a Vi or the Fiddles from the other side. Fiddles, if they pick in the jungle straight off, we may not see a secure way. So we may expect perhaps...
The Jarvan is a very dangerous pick in terms of...
Dangerous, but it's common.
Against the opponent. I mean, it's into the AoE lockdown, but to pick him first is quite risky. I mean, you can pick around him. I mean, he's very good against certain compositions. There are certain compositions that absolutely make a fool of him.
Yeah, but they've taken away the Orianna, so that is one of the main combos that go with Jarvan.
Well, you see the Vayne usually come in and the AD carry against the Jarvan. I mean, it's a very good counter kind of pick. The
Lee pick against Jarvan it's quite the common matchup, to be honest.
It's aggressive. You can get out of there, out of his.
Oh, are they doing the? Are they picking for Philip?
Oh,
is this going to be the pick for Philip? I want to see it. I want to see him do it. Don't tease us. See it. Oh, please do the fiddles. Do the fiddles. I'm just waiting on now. It's turned into a waiting game for us. Callista? Okay, I see. Alright, Callista and Lee it is. Sadly, we're not going to see the fiddlesticks like Prince Philip decided to keep his reign on top lane.
Wow. It's looming. We can feel something looming on the pick that's...
I just wanted to see that fiddlesticks. I really want to see
I
that.
have a casting suspicion.
A caster's suspicion. Like the woman's intuition, yeah?
That it's appearing. Well, Tristana gets pulled out again. Was relatively ineffective last game.
It's way too predictable. It's way too predictable, and it's contrary to what people may think about it. So if they have something that throws out a skill shot, and don't forget they haven't banned Janna this game, so Janna would be looking at a somewhat of a disengaged team. I would not be surprised to see the same team. You're not going to see it picked on Warwick's side either.
It's good to take away that disengage too, knock him out of his catalysm, and it's pretty useless.
Yep, there goes the Janna.
So we have a good combination there, but more of a defensive towards the Jarvan initiation.
Yeah, is that legendary support Lee Song? No, it's just a secure pick, but we will see.
Reach into your heart, in my.
Ha.
But we have the picks appearing now. Will we see the fiddlesticks?
So let's see the next two picks. So I think we've got is that a new Nidda jungle? We may be seeing a Lee top here. Because Nidda jungle is something that people do nowadays. Too much to comment on it.
I've seen it a few times, but it doesn't seem to be as... Oh, Evelyn is very interesting.
How will they ever mastering the AP support Lee Song? It's it's a lead.
So
it looks
we
like double jungle. Are they throwing out a double jungle? This will be very sad. We may see one of them sitting around on bot lane for a really long time.
Meta game.
The mid lane though, probably Yasuo.
Yeah.
Although they've got a little bit too much AD.
That troll.
They are really Prince Philip. I think they're going to change that back. They are going to change that back. It's probably going to be one of them in mid lane and top. But if they do try and run that will be something to see. But they need to have side because that Jarvan alone is not going to match up to everything that you have on the purple side.
Well, Nasa's pit comes out. The Shaco is.
I don't see this.
It's not going to be that pit.
This is not. This is
It's just the hovering.
Zeref has a chance, I suppose.
Oh, I like this combination.
This may be a triple jungle they're trying to pull off here.
Full jungle.
Imagine that
Four
the
smites.
counter jungle is just going to be really
The
upsetting.
4 smites.
Well, Mr. Rogers now taking
We're just
taking a
being
hint.
trolled.
Junglers, you know, the jungler team. Jungler Warwick. That's what you're supposed to be.
Jungle, 5-man jungle. Zillion jungle as well. So we have the Zillion Callista. I've not seen a Zillion Callista before, but...
It works really well. Suicide bomber, you know?
Oh dear lord, this is going to be entertaining.
Suicide bomb, revive, retrieve. It's done. It's fantastic.
And the Universal Smite squad is...
Imagine that Zillion was and we've got like Malphite on the bottom. That would be quite an interesting matchup. Just knock up followed by knock up. You have Vi and Lee come in there.
Zillion top, Malphite mid, Lee Sin, Callista jungle.
The team matchup, like the match. I don't know where Warwick's going to go with that, but we will. I have a feeling they still have a stronger comp. Even if they did go all smite, they would probably still pull up in comps.
Please say they all hilarious. I doubt it. It's going to be a quick change, but
Maybe they're willing to throw one game away.
or maybe they're just going to smite their goal. And
The Dragon and Baron is just going to be ridiculous. They are going with
No,
it.
they're not. That shit had happened.
It was just like wait
It was
until
the
last
1
second, then
It
swap.
was the 1 second change.
They were trying to get us riled. They're
Right.
watching us stream and just like, oh, we those casters. I
We
wonder
have
is
the-
Danny freaking out over it?
We have a 2-minute delay. So.
All right. Hey, and we will just be going to the loading screen very shortly. So should I read this Halo on your finger, whatever you call this, fan fiction? You guys recommended it earlier, and I don't know what to make of this. Or would you guys prefer me to go through the Frozen story again? I'm down for either. Feel free to, if you want to take a break now, just like go for 5 minutes and come back. You won't be seeing any special activity until then. Now we're going to loading screen, so this will be just another 2 minutes until the game starts. And now it's time for the Who Will Win spin. There you guys have it. Unbiased decisions. Supposedly Coventry's going to win this. Luck is on their side. Take a short break until the game starts. Knowing that how the previous game has started off and how usual Diamond Meta seems to go, they're going to start doing a counter jungle invade as 5. So, and on both sides. Last time they went either way, so we may see something of very similar effect. This time, though, perhaps they will actually try and take the buff instead of trying to top lane for a flash, which I don't think they really banked upon last game, did they? No,
they will potentially come out. I mean, the teams are, well, there's much more aggressive team coming out from Coventry. And the Xerath poke is good. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how it pans out in the mid lane.
Excuse me, car collectors. I could save you money on your car insurance.
Coventry will
Yeah, mate. Come get a power on this one.
Lead the way.
Wait, who got the
Head
stick?
rush.
Who got the stick of sticks?
The stick of sticks.
Yeah, the Callista stick. Is she doing it for Lee? She's doing it for Lee.
Lee Sin support with a relic shield.
That
We're seeing Lee Sin
I
support.
can actually imagine the insect possibilities with that. The insect possibilities will be just wow.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
We're seeing a very interesting game potentially. The bot lane is going to be. The bot lane there's got huge kill potential in this lane.
I envision a very interesting lane.
We'll be seeing more potential.
I mean, I can see it playing off very well early, but if they end up in a lane where they get sat on and they have to wait it out, then Lee may not be the best pick for them. But considering it's a Janna alternative pick, they may see just until level 6. Prince Philip is immovable, like a rock,
Well, he's very, very tanky.
rock solid.
If that's the
I wonder how willing they were to try the Cillian support thing. Were they just experimenting, or they actually tried it beforehand?
Well, I've seen Lee Sin support before, and it's
Not with a Callista though. Callista just read point of a Lee Sin support.
It'll
But
be
be-
interesting to see what they pull out from this. But the Zillion's interesting against the Xerath. I mean,
I don't know why he doesn't try and use his basic a bit more. Yeah, there we go. You can really pull out the advantage on Zillion because he has the range.
both got Janus from Q's already. It's already
Well, they're not trying to sit behind their wave. They're like really pushing out hard. Not to mention, Lee has nothing to concern about himself about with mana issues. Zillion's really trying to rush that.
well, the Xerath's already very low from this. The poke is very strong.
The poke on bot lane is really strong. But they do have Janus shields to circle damage or deal damage where they need to. And it looks like Prince Philip is going for his regular harassing.
Well, it's interesting to see. I mean, the Q does over time do a lot of damage, and the Renekton obviously has his sustain, but would be very interesting to see how it pans out the top lane. Oh, the lead comes in, but
I'm just very surprised they picked a Renekton into a Malphite.
well, the Renekton does have the sustain. He can survive it. He's a very big bully in the lane, depending upon how you want to. And I mean, the Visage gives you a armor. Well, the defensive jump out.
Yeah, there we go. The slice and dice goes down.
Straight away, but giving out a lot of damage is what it's taking.
Renekton may have benefited from an ignite in this lane for the early kills, or at least some jungler support. Because right now, where is the jungler on their side?
Junglers are playing good patch, but
Vi's headed top.
Oh,
If something successful goes on bot lane, this could also be a free dragon, but I don't think we're going to see a kill unless Jarvan pulls something off.
Ignite for the heal, but
We're not. I don't think we're going to. Okay, the flash was burned for top lane. This was already a successful gank for Warwick.
well, good summoner exchange. I mean, a heal for an ignite is fairly good. The Mystic came low, but not in any particular trouble. And the fight just continues, but they're still coming out very healthy in this lane in the fights.
I like the soldiers. There's been a fair few skill shots from Lee going by.
Oh, the Jarvan's coming in the mid.
That,
The red buff.
I don't expect.
First blood.
We may see a flash. Yeah, there's a flash. The smite. We're not going to see the kill. No, the flag down. Flag for finish. Okay, very well played, Jarvan.
Well played by the Jarvan there. I mean, pretty easy pick up.
Flash. Like, that was a free flash for him.
Well composed, kept it simple, but sometimes you just keep your cool.
Okay, here comes the Vi again for round 2. That is a kill. That has got to be a kill.
And
that is
Prince
it.
Philip takes it, donate to Prince Philip. So
Very well done.
The goal's similar, but an action going on and the.
I mean, you give Prince Philip a lead and he'll take a mile. It is way too risky for Jarvan to continue ignoring top lane.
He will. If it will be catastrophic for them again if the top lane is ignored. But on a Malphite, how you build Malphite, I mean, you know, you can go for the tankiness, and it's actually
He is going straight for a Randuin, it seems.
Belt. So if Renekton builds the Vamp Scepter, I mean, again, building upon the sustain. However,
Seeing some aggressive play from Xerath.
well,
Xerath lacks the ability to finish his kill.
and potentially, well, definitely with that ultimate from Zillion coming very soon. I mean, bait very much into that. And
There we go down. That is not a kill for Jana, but with stacks.
Oh,
Not enough. She jumped out.
well, we've seen already just the passive being abused, the bonus damage upon the hits. I mean, as soon as Lee's gone in and put the Q down, you're just getting bonus damage upon the enemies.
It depends how much of a... Oh, we got a big fight going down here. Jarvan, if he has... So we're not going to expect any massive chases on the
Vikings
jungle.
in counter gank, we'll see what happens.
The counter gank isn't going to go anywhere. Jarvan will just walk out of it.
Well, we'll see. Oh, he walks
The bomb
right
next to
into
Xerath?
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
He's like, might take him down.
No, these guys are not like gold or below. Oh, that Lee will definitely take that if he takes it. Yep. All right, jump away. Not going to let anything happen there. He was trying to get round for the insect, but it just doesn't look like it was going to happen. Not exactly for an insect, but just try and get some more damage before she jumped off.
So again, the Malphite tankiness just starting to show just one item ahead of him.
The later you leave Malphite, the more tanky he'll get. That is the theory of Malphite.
The issue is, as soon as he's built his first tank item, he can start building that Absolute Scepter or building that Violet, and he can just go straight into that damage.
He will probably go straight tanky, considering Prince Philip doesn't really care for much. Seen from his main Singed, it is literally just stay there, be rock solid, and not give two shits about someone else. Just don't screw over.
Well, it is very, and especially in this matter, it is interesting to have a teammate that is tanky beyond. But the interesting thing is that a lot of the time, if you can't bring down a champion, he's just gonna the overall damage that can be laid down by a tank it way outweighs the damage of a flat damage build over time. Especially if you've built the damage as well as you're just going to be putting out ridiculous amounts of damage as well as not dying, and the other members of the team can pick up the kills accordingly.
Speaking of which, you know they've been picking Tristana a lot in the last game and for this one. What do you think about Tristana's remake in terms of her effectiveness and damage?
It definitely affects her tower.
Got an engage going down on bot lane.
We've got the Lee Sin.
Lee Sin tries to get around. Vi possibly going for the ulti. Yes, the ulti is down, but good flash. Lee Sin misses the Q. Tristana should walk away from this one unscathed. Well, scathed, but still alive.
This is dangerous.
Okay, that's a dangerous walk back in. She's dead.
And it's just
Ender Prime, second kill.
rend damage is just coming out, and the ignite as well, just well placed.
But Tristana literally killed herself by walking back out. I don't know what that was.
Well, once the jump's down and you haven't received the reset.
No, but she walked towards them. Extra stacks for Ren just decided her death.
So we're seeing action. The tanking is just out. It's just catastrophic if you're a Renekton and you're trading and you're the same HP as your lane.
That Jana may see herself not as healthy as she used to be.
Yes, it is. Oh, it's just.
Callista taking the focus, walking out of tower range to escape it. Jana may have just escaped with her life just now. Jana, Ash, just leave, Jana. Leave. You don't want to be there.
The shield just survives long enough to keep her alive on that one.
Yep. The Rend wasn't actually popped, was it?
The Ren cooldown.
Or it was popped early, and we have the pause.
we have a lag issue from the Lee Sin. So therefore, yeah, let's just touch back upon that. Tristana Bomb is not as effective upon individual champions as I think that it's been put up to be, but it is that siege potential.
And now we have the game resumed. But yeah, Tristana is... I would like to say her remake hasn't really changed her all too much damage-wise. They've tried to make it fairly simple, interesting, especially with the visual remake. I think that's more of a fan service rather than an actual necessity remake.
Jarvan again turns but this is interesting.
The ulti goes down, and Zillion ults himself.
Will it be popped? And it's popped.
Yeah, we've got a good Malphite ulti come there. Well done, Prince Philip. That was a dead Jarvan from my Jarvan.
Oh look, and he's still
Malphite's still good, trying to bait into Renekton.
Sort of walking away.
Vi, can you... No, Vi was stunned, and Vi is dead!
Vi's down, that's a good...
That's
good recovery there, but the Zillion bomb.
No, it's not going to kill him. That is not going to kill him.
It just was. Oh,
it actually killed. What? I was expecting him to survive out of that, but that he probably just took enough damage. Renekton has just the one. Yeah, only just now he bought his giant spell, so he had absolutely nothing.
And we've seen the Sunfire Cape being rushed. And the bomb goes down again. If he gets enough damage on this, it's gonna be another.
If he gets, that's it. That's it.
Comes in the kit.
Very well done. Very well. That is the even if.
Oh my lord, that was well.
This is
well played.
This is very well done. This is very well done. Not only Lee gets out, but also Zeref survives. Although Zeref did burn his barrier for that to survive that engage.
Went down and the ultimate. So
Lee also flashed, I think. Lee flashed. Lee flashed.
He's still in there, but
Vi has his ult, so Vi. Okay, Lee goes down for staying too long. Well, that's on him. Now the dragon is still up, and we haven't seen anyone try and make a dragon play yet.
The Sunfire is completed already. So we see the Sunfire Cape completed for Malphite, and the 2-0 going in for.
Look at Renekton. Those 2 kills. The 2 kills have just set him like.
CS-wise, he's ahead to 13, but
it's like 1 kill ahead already.
The 2 kills don't need it again.
But Sunfire Cape plus the Malphite ulti just leads to a ton of damage. It's way too much. Okay, I don't know if that will end in a kill. Janna's played that really well. Nolet, you may be seeing the graveyard for this. This is very dead Vi. Well played, Janna. That was it was an ambitious engage from Vi though. That was very ambitious. Not actually checking whether Janna's ulti was down.
Free dragon. I think
that is a free dragon. I want to talk about that engage from Vi because she went in on a Janna, and Janna is one of those champions you possibly do not want to die. It's about what happens to Callista here. Callista is somewhat untouched. Callista's doing the damage.
Renekton's still getting kited down. The ultimate bait there, but will he die? No, they're just going to wait it out and just see them, just let him die. Yep. The bombs are just coming in, but just way out the ultimate.
Is Callista going to try and make a play here? Nope, she decides to try and play it super safe.
But both mid laners have red buff, so the Vi coming round, will she go for the engage?
No, they're going to just try and take the dragon here and now.
Meanwhile, that's gone top tower.
He knows his top lane. He knows when he's needed. Miss stun, sadly. But that wave clear is crazy. That is absolutely crazy wave clear. Zillion takes out the wave with just one bomb, and Zeref's just left looking dumbfounded. Vi being too deep again in warded territory.
It's a picked up kill again, just one.
This may end actually Coventry just because Vi has been caught out way too many times. Well, it really depends on how the fights change around with Malphite's involvement, because right now the fights have been going down in a 5v4 fashion.
Yes, it's very just that damage though. The damage from the Malphite down here.
Do you reckon he's going to be taken down here? He's still got his ult. He has the ult. Yep, and there it goes down to escape.
Flash, the ult comes out. That's very nicely done, showboat style. However,
and not to mention he has the ward on the blue. They have the timer if they decide to defeat and kill it down there.
He is caught up in the CS lead now, 95 to 92. CS again, it seems Warwick's ahead, but only a 400 gold lead, so...
They may want to do something about that Zillion at some point. I'm very surprised he also went for the Rod of Ages build instead of the straight AP.
Oh god, the kit comes in and...
That kit comes in and we may see a flash here if she still has it up. Yes, the flash is down. That stack, the Reds... Oh, Jan already been down.
Janna just... The disengages in the ultimates are just...
This Janna is great. I have no other words to say.
So we have,
Lee is not going to try it.
so we have we have a early BS.
We have a collapse we have the Varsity in the... I don't believe Java's going to try anything unless Fire tries anything first. And they may just leave the tower to go. There's just way too much damage on that bot lane with the wave pushing.
Yeah, it seems Jarvan's fading the back, but
Chances are Janna will die if she gets in too deep.
But again,
Rennington's being really ballsy here.
He's just
Vi will take that Janna any day, but she wants the Tristana. That just goes for it. Still goes for it.
He's just a dead man too. That's just it's nicely done. Nice patience demonstrated there by the jungler.
Well, she knew something was coming her way.
Nice patience
She
there,
knew something was coming
good
her way.
positioning. Just wait for them to walk by the bush.
Drake up
Very
now,
good.
don't they? They have Drake
Drake
up.
It wasn't even taken, so that's a free dragon. There's a two for tower, two kills tower pickup, and
That is pretty much just taken. That's everything Vi has done wrong.
Just from patience there. That was
Patience.
patience of a saint.
So now I take it Nollet has blissful.
But yeah, that was a very patient play though. I mean,
But his rush plays before has actually cost him quite a lot.
and here we go. Here we see Malphite yet again punching him down.
Okay, this is not going to work out for Prince Philip is just letting the Sunfire Cape do everything.
Oh, the ult comes in and it's just
Oh, nice backward flash, and now it depends on from. Okay, Malphite will take that if he can.
If he's not really in the right position. Oh, the Rennington's not backing, so he's maybe denying himself.
They're proxying each other. No, they're not proxying each other.
He might sit there, wait for the deny, sit in the tower. But
This is a tower down right here. Minions will take it.
it.
Tristana going in for the Callista kill. Lee sacrificed himself. No, got to jump out. TP coming in. This is the Malphite engage. Malphite going to jump on. Who's he going to jump on? No, Malphite hasn't got his ulti right now. Right now we're seeing way too much damage from the blue side.
Lee Sin disengaged from that Janna ultimate, and Prince Philip just
being slowly shaved down.
surviving and punching people to death.
Yep.
Look at this.
He hasn't got his ult, so he's just going to punch him.
The Sunfire Keeper is just melting them down, but they will get away. That's a 2-0, but
Thing is, he burned his teleport without his ulti. Like the fact that he used it for a runaway earlier sort of cost him a lot more than it was actually worth for his escape.
that could have played out much differently if he did have his ultimate. However,
I guess it just means that maybe it's better worth using your flash to escape than a Malphite ult. For the team's sake.
yeah, it was definitely a missed opportunity there. And I mean, the Callista was too deep, too under the tower.
Callista was too deep and too low.
You've got to respect ultimate hands. I mean, you cannot be tempting her in the middle of the, especially if the tower is going down. It's pretty easy to not notice for how low that tower is going, but if it is low, then you've got to stay away from it.
What do you
It will
think?
just burst you down.
What do you think about the current build that Callista decided to go for? Because I've right now, and she's gone for the IE build.
Well,
That may be an IE in static
the
shift.
Hurricane build is just a bit double lift around it in LCS, isn't it? And it's stacked rents, but it's pushing way too quickly.
Yeah, I was thinking about the wrong one. Yeah, he burned it trying to kill Rennington. Yeah, but it was still a waste of the. It wasn't an ulti that was burned for any team consideration. I mean, Prince Philip as a Malphite should be considering more on the team perspective rather than the solo perspective.
Well, I mean, it just makes him miss the opportunity. There was an opportunity for a triple kill, and because his ultimate was down, he didn't get it.
He didn't get it, and his teammates died for it. But now Malphite's. We will see Malphite ult really shortly. I don't know if that's off cooldown or I think that's off cooldown.
It is off cooldown, of course.
So we may be seeing some significant play right here if the blue side extends too far past their tower.
We'll see exactly what goes down now, but there's a big wave for him there, so he returns to the top lane. Rennington in the hot pursuit, but this Tristana this time around, I mean, the bombs are good positioning, she's putting damage down from far away, and it's keeping people away, but it is, again, risky engages from this fire.
I don't think the Malphite ult was worth at the time to use it there. It still wasn't. It still doesn't, like, for an AoE ulti to be justified on a kill that you're not necessarily going, okay, nice engage, John, but that is, you're going straight in.
Will she play it out? Or is it
No,
just
Jana will be backing this. Jana should not be sticking around right now.
Let's see who's got. Comes out, saves Ryan's life, and look,
Unlucky. That was, well, I wouldn't say luck. That was a very good dodge by Vi. But
well, the heal comes out and keeps her alive.
Yep. And the shield. Don't forget the shield as well.
That's the one throw. Not much else, but many ultimates being popped there for really no game.
But Malphite did some really good zoning right there. He just walked in between the team, and Jarvan's engaged
the bomb
became
goes down.
Malphite.
One much bullet. It's almost destroyed just now. And here we go. There's again the fight, but Reddington's got picked up the brute blows with no retreads, and it's a dangerous fight here now for Prince Philip, unless the proxy works.
Going to try and he could just walk away from this one as long as no stuns get popped down.
Him with the Q and the damage of the Sunfire, but every time you pop Reddington's ult in, it's a win.
But I think Prince Philip will keep his ulti for a better use this time. He may have learned that the one kill at the time it's a lot more useful to have the pressure of your ulti within a team fight situation. Yeah, the chasing potential.
And over to fight chases later, he could have just left the kill.
But the Malphite ulti cooldown is really long. You should really think about your team. Like, the whole Malphite pick is about your ult.
I agree it can be used over terrain, however, it was flashed out of it, it's a waste of the ultimate. If the ultimate does no damage.
Yeah, but the ultimate for a flash, I mean, it's just. Well, if it was a single target ultimate, then perhaps yes.
It is worth it. I mean, it was worth it.
But if he knew he was going to kill him, he did not think he was going to kill him with that. It was an off chance possibility.
Well, the flash was the only thing that made him escape. But then again, as Slice and Dice, you can escape with Z anyway. So, but again, that in perspective, he could easily be over that wall and get out.
Well, yeah, I just thought it was a bit unlike Prince Philip to chase a kill so deep.
Well, if he's zoning his top lane, then
that is his style. That is what he tends to do. And Dragon seems to be their new priority for
the composite bow, is it? Or the
so she is going for the hurricane.
That's the recurve, yeah. So she's going for hurricane next. So.
But now we're seeing a dragon fight going down, and I believe this will be
relatively easy to take this.
I don't. Unless the smite fails, yeah. Jarvan flashes out, gets caught. The vitality, that's Jana and Jarvan. That's totally down. GA has been popped. We still haven't seen the Malphite ult go down. Is there going to be a re-engage with that?
We see the vial.
He may not use it. He may not use it this fight.
Oh,
there we go for the Tristana catch out. No, she's still alive, but that one Q may finish the game. There we go. The ult, the lead
goes into lead slow, and it's just
it does everything.
It's coming out for the Warwick team.
Double knockup. It is incredible.
Zillion ultimate being used to good effect.
Yep, and the Malphite. Malphite caught out Tristana with that.
Yeah, so as soon as Tristana is moving, and they're swapping aggro around, caught out. But
no, Jana burns the flash and escapes, and Vi no longer has any mana for a continued engage.
I think that, well, again, objectively, it's Warwick just taking objectives.
This is actually breaking pretty even, because considering the previous game, which was I think over 20k difference at the same time.
It's certainly a difference from the last game, but however, 1,000 gold ahead.
4,000, yeah, but just considering the previous game. Is this the difference with singed or no singed?
Oh, well, maybe, but the picks last game, I think the Renekton pick is much safer in this game than the last pick. I mean, the Aurelia pick is just if Aurelia can't get going, if she can't pick up that thing, and if she's behind, she's just kind of target, and I mean the score reflected that.
But I don't know if this Lee support is really is working for them right now.
Well, it's making plays in certain situations, but however, it's
limited. It is very limited.
But it's an interesting pick. I mean, it's there are other. I prefer.
There we go. That is just some massive damage. The burst just pops down on Callista, and she's dead.
Deleted.
This is another time where Callista has somewhat overextended while not really taking into account.
For the top lane, but
Nah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not going to see anything
Yeah,
special
yeah,
here.
they're just punching each other.
Too much armor on that Malphite. We've got a Frozen Heart. We've got another Warden's Mail, Ninja Tabby. See
The
this.
recall there. And they're all surrounding Prince Philip, but
Speaking of which, what is Renekton building right now? What is that?
Renekton has, well, building his, well, he's got this recipe, he just needs a recipe for his,
Okay, we may be seeing another tower going down here.
he needs a recipe for his,
This is the Malphite all down. They've got too close, overextended. Renekton is also down. He hasn't got enough resistance.
Fight from Warwick. I mean, look at these ultimates.
Okay, we may be seeing a Zillion go down. Will the ult
The
pop?
ultimate, yeah,
The ultimate has
ultimate's
popped.
great. Oh, will
And
he die from the burnout?
he'll-
He does.
No, he tries to save
He
it.
does. And that, look at the health that's presented. I think the Zillion pick again, you don't realise until you see that just how much of the...
But it's because it's a
damage
Zillion
goes
versus
down.
Xerath. It is because it's Zillion versus Xerath. If they had an assassin on the other side, Zillion would not be enjoying.
I mean, I'm enjoying this pick. I mean, it's like, the Lee Sin keys again, like just really
Yeah.
scouting out the Xerath.
This is exactly what I'm talking about here. Like, I'm looking at the comments and like saying, it's exactly what we're talking about here. Renekton has not focused on a specific item. He's finished his Fire Cape now, and now he's got a Brutalizer and the one Vampiric Scepter, but he's not got anything with that. And most of the damage that they had, AP.
Yeah, but I agree. I agree that Renekton's not completing enough items. I mean, he's got his Vamp Scepter, he's got his Brutalizer, and he's just finished his Sunfire Cape. But I mean, just compare the kind of methodical build that Prince Philip has gone through. I mean, he went straight for his Sunfire Cape, straight for his Frozen Heart.
Fine,
But
that is quite
this Renekton is just kind of changing his ideas. If he'd built his tanky item and built Hydra, say for example, or if he'd completed his Brutalizer and changed to Black Cleaver, he'd be putting down
The
more
problem is that what
damage.
you're going to have here is they're going to develop into late game, and right now Renekton nor Jarvan have any significant resistances to them. So there isn't even a front line for the Coventry team to fall back onto. This is just going to be a smash, right?
Oh dear Lord, so there we see it, and we see again the goal difference methodically, just even though the game has been much closer this game, there's 37,000 to 42, it's just this team comp's just sort of a bully team comp, they just push you down and there's just
We may be just seeing an inhibitor go down. If they there's a caught out Jarvan right there. So they decided to
be easy, they'll take the inhibitor and
look at Tristana's health disappear with that
have their
Zillion bomb right now.
laurels. Oh, the bombs are just...
The bomb took about a fifth of her health, I think. Considering what is it Tristana has right now, she has the IE and the Zeal, so not even 2 items yet.
And the other interesting thing that I'd like to point out, which I think is good, is that
Oh, is this a Baron we're going for?
in between the synergy between the mid and top lane. I don't know if you noticed last game, the Orianna speed buff going with Singe, making him faster. And in this game, especially the Zillion speed buffs and the resets from the Malphite, is making Prince Philip extremely mobile. He's getting into those positions. He's making sure that he can get his ultimate down upon priority target. And let's see how his Baron goes. Seraphol goes down.
That still did not happen. The Callista secured the kill, but we are seeing some significant damages down from Callista here.
He's deleted. Janna just gets kicked into the back. Renekton's still alive though. Oh, all the members are low. This could be an ace.
This will not be an ace, but this will be very close. If we get some significant CC down, Callista is still open. No, this is a reverse ace right here.
Callista comes in with the
For the blue side, there is no minions pushing, but there was no focus on Callista right there. She got away successfully, and the focus went down on everyone who was low rather than the one who did the most damage in that fight.
looking towards the A's until. Surely the Zillion ult just.
No, but we had Callista jumping
Zillion ult
around.
just perfectly timed.
Yeah, the Zillion ult did save her.
The Zillion ult was just.
But and that just became like Malphite took advantage of that, landed CC, and the damage came down from Callista.
See the third dragon taking the game.
That's a smite from Callista right there. You can't stop that. That is stronger than smite. They've gone for complete jungle dominance in this game, and that has really paid off for them.
The dominance is beginning, but Xerath pick is very, very, very clever in this game. I mean, the ultimate is just the bomb potential, and just the healing of the ultimate is just you just don't receive that healing from the Zillion support in comparison to the Zillion mid, and Also, the bombs going down are just chunking down the champions that need to be focused, and you just can't. The fact that really there's only one magic resist item on the enemy team, and that's Hexdrinker, which
No, there's just the Merc Treads on
Treads.
Rennick.
I mean, it's just there's no MR, and you're just going to be chunking.
This is. Are we going to see something from Janna here? Flash probably. Maybe even not. I'm going to try it.
Go down, and it's just an easy.
Zillion CC is just a little bit too far to get away.
Well, this should be. I think this should be the game.
Well, the gold difference is not significant, but I don't see the damage or significant resistance.
Baron buff coming in. I mean, pushing this turret. I mean, it should be an easy another inhibitor, but then again,
they haven't got the minion waves to secure it.
The top minion is going. The top minion waves pushing in. We have the big minion coming in and decides to want that multiple defense. Zera's going to try and
he touches the carry, and the carry is dead. This is just a decimation right here. There are no resistances to survive this oncoming damage. The CC lock.
And the Zillion.
And all we've got left is the bot lane.
Just for style.
Just for style.
Oh, look at the damage coming up from the bombs and the rend. I think that's a dead Tristana. Oh, so close.
We're pushing through with the Baron buff. This will be the.
This is just a show of superiority from the Warwick team.
But I do feel that there was some really big cock-ups when it came to the top lanes, like build order especially. There was absolutely no coordination. John goes down for effect.
Oh dear, the Ren's just done.
Oh, and we're gonna
does it with style.
Tristana survives just about.
Oh no!
Well played, Grey Warwick. That is 2-0, and this is the end. Thank you everyone for watching. And that was.
Shall we contact? Are we going to contact our Lord and Saviour?
Lord and Saviour Robin. Robin Hood.
Prince Philip.
Ah, Prince Philip. Do you want to get some endgame comments on him?
Well, we shouldn't. We should try and get an interview with him, I think.
Ask him.
Shall we
just give him an ask. Give him an ask. See what he says. No frill alive.
Add him.
It's best of 3, not out of 3, I believe.
It's best of 3, yeah. So
it's already done.
There's 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Shall we contact?
Yeah, just give him a message. Ask what do you think about his opponent on that top lane.
Doing TS. Send them. Can you create messages and just send them all?
What, you messaged on the link before?
But like, you have to add them added.
Well, yeah, of course.
Shall I add it?
Yeah. Try it.
Let's see if he accepts. Is it like double L, is it?
Yeah. I think.
Oh dear, I can't spell. I shall add him for momentarily to see if he wants to comment. We shall see. I mean, that's the only way usually to message someone, isn't it? Oh, I kind of remove them and send a message. Well, the TS though is the other way.
Yeah, if you want to try it. Oh, let's see what Robin's saying there. Got an interview with Prince Philip.
Well, I sent a request, whatever. Shall we speak to him on TeamSpeak then? Oh yeah, because they'll record the audio surely.
Oh, we've got a little bit of a quality issue there.
Oh wow.
Check OBS real quick. Yeah, change it from fit to... Don't turn off fit to screen.
What's that?
Right click on the screen thing, properties. Yeah, and there we go. Alright. Sorry about that stretch, we forgot about it will auto change back when we have stretch to image. We had to turn that on for on the game client.
We can work on the... do you have TeamSpeak on your computer?
I do, but I'd need a server for that.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah, I haven't got the... It doesn't save the addresses on this one.
Oh dear. I may have it on my phone.
Do you have TeamSpeak on yours?
Hang on, I can just ask for the IPs and stuff.
Actually, wait, no, I've got it. Hold on.
You do, probably, yeah.
I think I may have saved that in a Word document somewhere. TeamSpeak server. There we go.
There we go, yeah. Let's try it now. And there's a caster place. I guess we can type and then just like type or like just... Can we broadcast it on here? Does it pick up other audios?
You may need to play it from the laptop's audio speaker itself, or we could just do it from this one. We'll carry it out from here. Just switch it out to omnidirectional.
Yeah.
There we go. That should do it.
Alright, we are working on setting up the interview.
Mhm. Give us a sec here.
That's not the password, is it?
It is.
Not for annual general.
Oh yeah, not for general. No, there isn't one. I don't think there is,
Oh, it does work.
but we'll see. Anyway, which channel?
Warwick one, and then tell him to go caster. I'm told, unless he's in just Grey Warwick's one.
Let's see, Grey Warwick.
Is he in the Grey Warwick one?
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Hey guys.
Is it picking it up?
I'm hoping that's picking up. I've got the right settings. I hope.
Doesn't seem to have the.
I've got the.
Oh no. On the stream here.
So let me pull this one out here.
Yeah, and then record.
Can you guys hear us? Let's just have a quick check on the tools settings. Setup wizard.
Oh yeah, we have this on there.
Yeah, just give me a sec here. Push to talk. Num sub. Change that to space.
Oh,
Don't even know if that worked.
we'll just do voice activation, surely. And then
Yeah,
voice
voice.
act.
I don't know if we have an actual mic set up here. So do you
Oh,
have
right.
do you have TeamSpeak on yours? Because I could just copy over the password.
Yeah. Oh no, it's been installed. Oh, no,
Yeah,
that's
it's,
possible.
no, don't do it on here. Just don't do it on here. Do it on that.
No, it's not installed. I need to install it. It's going to be too long. Just type it. Isn't there a typing part on it?
Yeah, there is.
Oh dear. Let's work this out. Where's my phone? My phone has TS on it,
Sure, we're gonna do that.
and it has the. I can just say it out loud, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just like not picking it up. No, but oh yeah, it's not like it won't. Will it? Because I have audio.
He's asking if you've run A-room. Shoutcast is A-room.
Does it have? Does this have just detect like another like sound on it? Do you reckon?
Sorry?
Like just in this detached sound?
You can change the audio option to stereo mix, but that will
Yeah,
that will just
say
cancel
forever.
us out. So
Yeah, so it won't work.
rather than that, because the thing is, you're running the stream off there, so I don't know if because right now, just try and get TeamSpeak downloaded. TeamSpeak will just be really quick.
But like, but then we just won't be able to like play it on the sound anyway. Might as well just like do it on my phone because it's like guided on my
Just do
phone.
it. Just do it. Ask God Philip how he got so good at LoL. The biggest question is how much of a champion pool does he actually have?
Well, yeah, it's interesting. We'll have a chat to the whole team. And see what they say because they.
The client. You may need to create an account for that.
No, I don't.
What the hell are you accessing?
I don't know. Probably fucking Varsity.
Yeah, there you go.
64 one.
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck off, I agree.
Give us a few secs, guys.
Do you not have a mic on that though?
Have that.
Alright.
You got open audio and it will loop with a mic.
Clan Guild. I don't know. It will pick it up if we just have it on like the louds on my speakers.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why it will work. There's just people still. Is everyone still on the stream today?
Yeah, we've got 12 people. Asking what he thinks about lag. I think everyone has a similar opinion about lag, to be honest, but I won't disclose that right now.
What's lack?
Lack, one of the players, and I think he was on grey and maybe got shifted out. One of the players in League Society. Ask him if he's single and ready to mingle. No. Mike, you could just ask him yourself. That, I don't know what you go up. Oh, Mike only knows one girl from Lawsock, apparently.
Wow.
And she has a boyfriend who's also in Lawsock. Alright, this is turning out to be quite the story. I guess this is what Warwick League actually does. We do storytelling instead of
Install
shoutcasting.
for anyone using this computer. I hate this. I hate installing stuff. It just takes, like, it's just stupid information that takes away. Let's do it now. Right, so TFN. Oh, it's already in there. There's a
Well,
password
fuck you
Dirty
too,
Duck as well.
Yeah, the capital D. Then don't bother with that because you'll need to do it when you change it to workroom.
Yeah.
Switch down to grey. Yeah, looking for me, please. Why are you so desperate, Mike? I don't understand
Channel
that.
switch joined your channel.
There we go. There we go.
What the fuck?
What is happening?
Okay, I'm going to turn down
Close
this.
your TS.
I've just turned down my volume.
Right, we have fixed it. Hello.
Do we have contact?
We have many muted people, unfortunately.
Check your audio settings. I don't actually see us speaking.
Yeah, we are.
That blue circle should be lighting up. Well, you're Alex F. Oh, never mind that.
Yeah.
Okay. Ask Robin.
Yeah, I can hear you on here. I don't know about.
We fixed the audio.
I can hear you
User
on TeamSpeak.
disconnected from your channel.
We can hear or can't. Was that I can hear or can't hear?
I don't know. You guys need. Well, we need to try and boost their volume on the laptop if we can.
No, I can do that easily.
Yes.
Can you hear us, Robin?
All right. So how's it going with Prince Philip then? Or whoever it is on the Grave team that's actually down for post commentary. I love these awkward silences.
I don't know. They might want to know.
Still.
Roger, you still here? No? Okay, Philip, anyone? Well, this is going to go so well.
Everyone's gone. There's only Robin.
Everyone was hungry.
The
Honours.
president.
Well, this is the true state of league sock right here. Well,
Yeah, everyone
I don't know if
turn
you're
up on time, and then they all disappear. That sounds about right.
hate Fred. Someone make a hate Fred.
Well, I guess Senpai is like
User
not
joined
bad.
your channel. User left your channel.
Who was that?
Thanks for that, Ben. That was.
I don't think that was Ben. I think that was someone else who just joined and left.
That was. No, it's alright.
We should probably conclude the stream then. I think nothing was going on.
Yeah, if they've wandered off, we
Right
can't have a
now.
nice
It doesn't seem like we're going to grab anyone. It would have been nice, but we're not going to be able to maintain the audience if.
Well, that's it then. Well,
Unless we start a stripper show or something.
No, I think we'll call it there. So I'm going to say thank everyone for watching, and just remind people that we have a LAN coming up in about 2 weeks on the Facebook page, so you can go and check that out. And that's my
the LAN is in 2 weeks. Check it out.
Yeah,
Wasn't it week 7?
yeah, in week 7, Saturday, week 7.
We're
Yeah.
week 6 now.
Probably week 2.
Also, maybe
Yeah.
just as a personal request from me for the next one. I just want to make a personal request, like for the next LAN that we do, can we have something after the 3v3? Because there's after the 3v3 tournament's done, we've got
User joined your channel.
Oh, go check out Robin's fanfic.
User left your channel.
oh shit! I gotta read.
Okay, let's just Alright guys, cheers for
I
that.
didn't write it, it just happens to be written by
I am reading it right now, and I will get back to you on Facebook about it.
Okay,
Alright, see you later guys.
bye guys.
Goodbye for
They didn't affect the way his gloves fit, and for that he's inordinately
Goodbye
grateful.
from Christian. It's goodbye from